Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of happiness of mind. Friends, there is no denying the fact that happiness involves a state of contentment and well-being characterized by feeling of joy, satisfaction and fulfillment. So happiness is a state of mind, it is a state of contentment and well-being characterized by feeling of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. It is not merely the absence of negative emotions, but a positive state of mind that includes a sense of purpose and connection with oneself and others. Friends, generally what happens? We are seeking happiness in different pursuits of life. It is quite general that happiness for one person vary from happiness for another person. But friends, what is the true meaning of happiness? The true meaning of happiness involves the contentment, a state of contentment and well-being characterized by feelings of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. It is not merely the absence of negative emotion, but a positive state of mind that includes a sense of purpose and connection with oneself and others. If you are not getting connected with your own purpose of life, your you will never be satisfied with your actions and you will never be happy in your life. So the fact is that happiness completely involves a state of contentment. Now there are people who have a lot of wealth, a lot of achievement, yet they are not happy. Why they are not happy? When the question goes on their happiness, actually it means that they are either not aware of the internal happiness, or they are not aware of the contentment of mind. They are seeking wealth after wealth, seeking materialistic treasure in life, but the happiness that they should really seek, they are far away from that. So friends, to understand the meaning of happiness in life, it is very important to understand that happiness and strong relationships are vital for mental and physical health, and they are key to well-being. People often misunderstand that happiness is simply a physical achievement, a materialistic gain, but they are mistaken. Actually, happiness and strong relationships are vital for mental and physical health, and they are key to well being. Types of emotions include momentary joy, which contrast with the deeper purpose of happiness. You may be happy for a moment after achieving a small goal. That is a temporary happiness. But happiness, broadly, defines the contentment of soul, contentment of mind, contentment of relationships, and contentment of all the concerned aspects of life. Happiness varies with culture, values, and life stages. For a student, happiness may be being successful in academics. For an adult, being successful in being a very successful businessman or a very successful entrepreneur. For a for an elite person, success means luxuries of life. So success varies from person to person. Before becoming anything else in life, it is very important to understand that as a part of inner happiness, it is important to understand that happiness is equally and essentially the in the state of mind, the state of mind, and it relates to the outcomes that we really get from our actions. So there are, there are things that we should understand. First of all, we should ask question that what is happiness in life? Is happiness a paradoxical concept, or are there some, doctrines of happiness in life? There are things that really matters for everyone in life. The the hedonic happiness is a moment to moment, temporary and transient experience of joy. It concerns having good time now, and it firmly rooted in the present. On the other hand, endominic happiness involves a deep well-being in which a person feels that their life has meaning and purpose. Therefore, friends, it is a very broader concept, and we must understand that we have actually been born with certain goals in life, and those goals make us happy if we achieve them step by step. Feeling of pleasure often related to the immediate environment. The immediate environment that you are living in is directly related to your happiness. Suppose you are living in the circumstances where there is hardly any positive talk about anything, you will never be happy. You are surrounded by the negative minded people. So what actually highlights the concept of happiness is understanding the simplicity of achieving some sort of contentment in life. Therefore, friends, when we start exploring the different aspects of happiness, contentment first comes in life. So contentment in what? Contentment may be subjective. It may be a subjective well being in terms of being successful in one's attempt rather than being, failure in life. The image that really makes influence on happiness, especially, is genetic. The circumstances that really shape our happiness is really the positive potential of thoughts which is surrounding our mind all the time. So, the art of living is directly related to the achievement of happiness in life. The art of living says that you don't have to seek happiness in pursuits which give you materialistic achievement. Rather, you have to find happiness, you have to create happiness by virtue of what you love to do. And the paradox is that most of us give more importance to the physical achievement as happiness, whereas we do not give acknowledgement to spiritual achievement. So the basis of happiness is more psychological, and it depends more on psychological need rather than physical need. Research suggests that pursuing happiness can cause frustration and dissatisfaction. It can mean we spend more time focusing on what we are trying to avoid. We don't have to do that. Rather than on positive emotions such as joy and gratitude that boost our happiness. We must cultivate the habit of joy and gratitude in our day to day action. We sometimes feel that being grateful to God may provide us happiness. Yes, this is true. Happiness is also a sense of gratitude to God, and happiness is also, in size and approach, a positive way of living. So, for some of the people, happiness may be physical achievement or achievement of one goal to the other, but cultivating authentic and positive thought of mind may be defined as the real happiness. The neuroscience of happiness says, and it reflects upon the question, that the amount of our emotional state and the actions correlated with us gives us the real happiness. The cognitive and psychologists recognize the importance of the performance based happiness. They say that it is the emotion which regulates the perception of happiness in life. Therefore, it is very important that we should have a positive motivation, feeling of well-being, and feeling of achievement in life. And that is what I conclude with saying, that positive thoughts, cultivating of positive thoughts leads to a real happiness of life. Thank you.